4 Spanish songs by 4 different composers whom George Jellinek is going to identify for us forthwith.
Well, hopefully maybe one of them or maybe 2 if I get lucky. The second one I think is Manuel de Falla, but I could be wrong. It could be also Granados. In other words, this is the song I did know. The second one, which is a lament, kind of a death-haunted, typical Spanish. I guess the best way I can describe it is that pessimistic and death hovering over it. And it sounded like it might have been written by Falla. Let me talk about the singer first, and then I may bring in the second composer. Wonderful mezzo, the right kind of a dusky sound and timbre and terrific temperament. The Spanish pronunciation of both the first and the second song were excellent, and I was sure that it was a Spanish singer until she began the third and fourth song, when I realized that it is Russian, and the only Russian mezzo who could sing these songs so well is Olga Borodina, and I hope it's her. As for the second composer, my guess would be Glinka, certainly for the fourth song, possibly even the third.
All right, well, that does it. And I can't possibly reveal
No, I don't expect you to. No, just
the real answers until we've heard from Marty Bookspan. So, Martin, if you will.
Well, George used some of the words that I had jotted down about the singer. A wonderful, dusky quality to the voice. I'd love to hear her do Carmen. I have no idea who any of the composers were. I loved what this singer, I'm going to call her an artist, what this artist did with the first song, which was so languorous and free use of rubato, but so tastefully done. And I think the qualities that I heard in that first song prevail in the next 3. I am most eager to hear who it is. As I say, the composers, I draw a total blank.
George, you're right about Olga Borodina. And if you will, I'll let you tell us something about her. But first, let me identify the composers. The first one, Ravel, Chanson Espagnole in the original Spanish text. The second, you guessed a second time, and you were correct that second time. Right, Granados, La Maja Dolorosa, also original Spanish text. The third, Shostakovich, Little Stars, translated into Russian. And the fourth, Glinka's Bolero, with the original Russian text. It's a Philips compact disc. The pianist, incidentally, Semyon Skigin. The disc contains Spanish songs by Shostakovich and Glinka, and Dargomishsky and Anton Rubinstein, and Falla's 7 popular Spanish songs.
So good for you, George.
Yes, you did.
Well,
you did very well.
Typical Bob Sherman sneakiness in his programming, but gave us 4 wonderful songs.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, thank you both. There's more ahead, you know. We're going to have some fancy fiddling at first hearing, thanks to the same Bob Sherman, in just a few moments. Our first hearing guests today are George Jellinek and Martin Bookspan. I'm happy to be able to report, and what listeners who love their broadcasts and read their books may not know is that both George and Marty were violinists in an earlier life. You attest to that, gentlemen?
Absolutely.
Yes, we do.
Wherefore, the following fiddle virtuosics, contained in 6 caprices for solo violin, that the composer admits were inspired by the legendary Paganini set. Now, in this instance, we do not expect you to have to identify said composer, but in due course we will wonder how you liked the pieces and the performances as well. We've chosen the caprices numbers 3 and 4, along with one of the 4 improvisations that separate the two.